Hello and welcome to another episode of Between Two Red Chairs, where we get to know somebody on the Lynchburg College campus a little bit better. Today our guest is Lauren Ferry. And Lauren, what is your title here on campus?
I am the catering and events manager on campus.
And what does that involve?
It involves everything from small deliveries on campus to big wedding receptions, especially since a lot of people like to use the chapel in the summer to get married. So we've done wedding receptions out at the Nature Center, big events here, Christmas parties, a little bit of everything.
That sounds like a very responsible job.
It can be. It can be. It requires a lot of organization.
So if somebody wants to eat or drink on campus, you're there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
I have been doing it in different places for close to 6 years and for about a year and a half here.
So how did you become affiliated with Lynchburg College?
I grew up in Lynchburg, so basically I was born and raised here. I went away to school and then came back to Lynchburg after I graduated. So I'd always heard about Lynchburg College, used to come here a lot when I was younger to watch lacrosse games, and then just decided I wanted to go back to school and I wanted to find somewhere new to work full time, so it worked out. I ended up here.
What's the thing you like most about being catering manager?
I like the fact that planning the events on campus basically means that you get to know everyone on the campus. I think that even though I've only been here a year and a half, I'm pretty well familiar with everyone.
Well, you got to be the most popular person on campus. Right?
Maybe the most emails.
What's your biggest challenge being catering manager?
I think that sometimes just making sure that we cover everything. We have really big weekends like homecoming where obviously everyone needs things all around the same time. So those busy weekends are probably the hardest part.
Do you have any funny stories of something that maybe went wrong that you want to share? Or?
Oh goodness, so many. I probably wouldn't share many of them though because
Okay.
everything always goes right.
Oh, that's good. What's the most rewarding part of your job being catering manager?
I've always really loved wedding receptions more than anything else. I did quite a few of those even before I came to Lynchburg College, and those really require the most work, and you really get to know your clients. So seeing those come together over time, those are probably some of the most rewarding.
Okay. Is there a change you would like to make with regard to the catering manager situation? Something that you think would improve things?
Really not sure. I wish that I could take on even more than I could, I guess. We work really closely with the dining services department, so we're not only feeding the students every day, but we're doing the events, and so sometimes we're limited in just how much we can take on. I wish we could do more.
So you turn people down and say we can't do anything for you?
Only rarely. A lot of the time it's external groups because when we're in session, we always say that obviously the students and the internal events take precedence, so a lot of the time we can't take external things.
Okay.
I'd love it if that could change, if we could take on more, but we have limited space on campus and limited staff on campus too.
You said you were from Lynchburg.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you start going to school?
In Lynchburg,
Mm-hmm.
I started out at James River Day School for elementary, and then I spent some time at Lincoln, and then I went to Virginia Episcopal School for high school.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then I went to Virginia Tech for my undergrad.
Oh, good. And then you graduated from there?
I did. I graduated from there and came back here and worked for about 3 years, and then decided I wanted to come back and get my MBA, so I came here.
And so you're working on your MBA as of now?
Yes. I am catering events manager by day and then MBA student by night.
So when do you finish that?
Hopefully in another year and a half to 2 years.
Okay. And then what's the plan?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
What do you do in your spare time?
I love to go running. I love to go hiking, and Lynchburg is a perfect area for that. I love to do yoga, things like that. Staying active.
And according to our little form we have you fill out, you like Bikram hot yoga?
Yes.
Did I pronounce that right?
You did. At least I think so, unless
Okay.
I've been pronouncing it wrong.
Can you talk to us about that? What is that?
It's hot yoga. You usually do it for about an hour and a half in a room that's approximately 108 degrees, and they actually have a great studio for it downtown here in Lynchburg.
How did you find out about that?
I'd always been really curious about hot yoga, and they got a studio in Blacksburg my very last year in school. So I did it once or twice in Blacksburg, and then I came back to Lynchburg. And I just remember hearing that it was opening downtown here, so I tried it out and got hooked.
When do they have that?
Every day, usually really early in the morning, afternoon, evening.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, we have a thing now we call rapid fire questions,
Oh, good.
and you just answer whatever you think.
Okay.
Untie your shoes or slip on and off.
Slip on and off.
What's the word that rhymes with test?
West.
Favorite toy as a kid?
Oh. Probably Beanie Babies.
Single food you could never give up.
Pizza.
Single beverage you could never give up.
Probably beer.
What person knows you best?
My mom.
Shower or a bath?
Shower.
What person would you never want to meet?
Never want to meet. I don't know.
Who is the first person you call when you have a bad day?
My boyfriend.
Favorite age you have been so far?
22.
What's the last text message on your phone say?
Probably that I'm going into an interview and I won't be able to talk for 20 minutes.
How much do you tip for a $37 bill?
Probably $10.
Dog or a cat?
Dog.
What's your shoe size?
8.5.
Something you find yourself saying a lot.
Probably laughing.
Favorite cheese?
Blue cheese.
When's the last time you were on a slip and slide?
Too long ago?
What's your favorite Lynchburg restaurant?
Rivermont Pizza.
What car did your family have when you were growing up?
We had a Lincoln Navigator.
Right. Well, that's our end of our rapid fire questions. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Do you have anything you'd like to share with our audience as the parting words of wisdom?
Choose Lynchburg College. I did, and it's been the perfect decision for me.
Excellent. Well, that's another episode of Between Two Red Chairs. I want to thank our guest, Lauren Ferry, for being here. I'm the host, Jimmy Rue. We look forward to seeing you next time on Between Two Red Chairs, where we get to know somebody on Lynchburg College campus a little bit better. Thanks, and see you next time.